जय सच्चिदानंद, जय गुरुदेव। ओम श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरम, गुरु साक्षात परिब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Hello and welcome everyone. This video is about Swar Yoga, the tantric science of brain breathing. This book is an ancient text of a dialogue between Mahadev and Mata Parvati. It's also popularly called Shiv Svarodaya Gyan. With the second shloka. Deva Deva Mahadeva Kripam Kratva Mamopari Sarva Siddhikaram Gyanam Katyasva Mama Prabhu. Devi said, O God of gods, Mahadev, be gracious to me, my Lord, and give me that knowledge which bestows perfection. Mahadev answers in the 15th shloka. Shri Shiva Uvacha Shrudu Tvam Kathitam Devi Dehastam Jnana Muktamam Yena Vijnana Matrena Sarvagyatvam Praniyate. Listen, O Goddess, as I tell you the highest knowledge situated within the body, by the mere proper knowledge of which one becomes omniscient. Thus was revealed the magical science of Swar Yoga by Lord Shiva to Goddess Parvati. The ancient texts, like the Shiv Svarodaya, revealed certain untold facets of the brain which modern brain research is only now beginning to realize. The tantric science of Swar Yoga is one such marvel, which, as per the Lord himself, is potentially the most powerful of all. And the knower of this secret knowledge becomes the knower of all. Swar Yoga is an ancient science that has analyzed the working of the pran, or the life force within the body. It deals with the three main channels along which the pran vibrates within the body, animating it. It also prescribes the means to regulate the flow of pran to ensure good health. The formless, the non-physical secrets of life have been a mystery to the scientists. These secrets are said to have originated from the in-depth meditation and not the gross aspect but the subtle aspect of human body. As long as the modern scientists explore the gross physical plane alone, the secrets of life will remain beyond their reach. The understanding of modern science about the mind limits itself to the physical functions of the brain. The brain, being a physical structure, only reflects a limited view of the workings of the mind. Now let's dig deeper into how the flow of life force happens. Swar means the sound of the breath moving through the nostrils. The breath is not always equal in both nostrils. In fact, it's rarely equal. When it stops functioning in one nostril, it rises in the other. Interesting thing is that the ancient Rishis and the yogis of India were very scientific. They were monitoring the rise and fall of breath and its effect on the functioning of the brain. The functioning of all internal organs, the fullness of health, appearance, diseases, all depend on the flow of breath in either nostril. The following were the observations of the Rishis. In a person with normal health, the breath will alternate approximately every hour and 40 to 30 minutes. This change in breath from one nostril to another depends on your living conditions, your food timings. If you are on a wrong diet, it can fluctuate variably. Interesting, the change of the breath flow cycle moves synchronously with the movements of the moon in the sky. Often, one nostril is blocked and the flow of air in and out of the lungs is restricted to only one nostril. All bad habits have some effect on the natural flow of breath. This diverts it from its normal flow and causes disease. Now let's discuss the psychic energy channels. To start with, we'll familiarize ourselves with the Pingala Nadi, the Ida Nadi, and the Shushmna Nadi. According to Swar Yoga, there are three main channels along the spine through which the breath flows. The meaning of Nadi is subtle nerve tubes. The Pingala Nadi is the major subtle nerve channel corresponding to the right nostril breathing. The flow of air through this channel is hot in nature. It is synonymous with the sun or the Surya Nadi. The breath flowing through this nostril produces heat in the body and is invigorating as the sun's rays. This energy is energizing and it governs the right side of the body. Amazingly, the right side of the body is connected anatomically to the left brain hemisphere. So, in effect, when the right breath flows, the left brain is activated, which is more logical and extrovert. The Ida Nadi, also called the Ingla Nadi, this nerve channel corresponds to the left nostril. Breathing through this channel is the Ida Nadi. The flow of air through this channel is supposed to be cold in nature, and this channel is also called the moon or the lunar Nadi. The breath flowing through this nostril creates a state of relaxation in the muscles and thus brings consciousness to every part of the body. This energy is cooling and relaxing like the moon. The left side of the body has a connection with the right brain hemisphere. Thus, in effect, when the left breath flows, the right brain is activated, which is more intuitive and introvert. The main confluence is the Shushmna Nadi. The central nerve between the Ila and the Pingala is the Shushmna Nadi. The ultimate goal of a yogi is to direct the flow of breath through the Shushmna Nadi. The flow of breath through this Nadi creates a zero state. In this state, the spiritual energy flows freely through the body. It creates a heightened state of consciousness. Let's see what will be the consequence of an imbalanced state of the nadis. When the breath continues to flow in one nostril for more than 2 hours, it's a symptom of a forthcoming disease. This is a result of the excess heat or cold in the body. If the Pingala is more active, it produces more heat in the body and increases mental disturbances. When Ida is more active, it disturbs the metabolic activity and thus produces lethargy and suspended physical activity. However, let's not forget the ultimate goal of the Swar Yoga. The Swar Yoga proposes that the highest goal of a person is to maintain a balance of energy flow in both nostrils. This will certainly ensure his health and well-being. Through the practice of pranayama, it is also possible to direct the flow of energy in the nostril of choice. The main purpose of alternate nostril breathing is to create and maintain equilibrium in the left and right hemispheres of the brain and to purify the nadis. Thus, the miraculous science of Swar Yoga explains how the movement of breath impacts the functioning of the mind. Breath is connected to the mind. It explains how one can control the body rhythm by manipulating the breath. These are facts that modern science has taken great interest in. But to all of the viewers of my channel, I would like to remind you that this information is no good if you can't work it out into energy. This is the very foundation of yoga. The best practice is to get initiated by a satguru, a yogi who has attained this stage. he is the right person to guide his disciples on this path. It is the yogis who know that these energies are extensions of the cosmic energy. They vibrate in a particular direction in and around the body. It is as if these vibrating energies made two diagonal spheres, like in a cross, with the median sphere regulating both like a rechargeable battery, to keep it charged till it served its purpose. The median sphere is the shushmna. It links both the spheres, Ida and Pingala. Both the spheres are balanced on it. They terminate into it and are sustained by it. It creates and destroys at the same time. Time doesn't bind this energy, as this is the continuity of intelligent energy. The proof of this is in Krishna's Bhagavad Gita. In Discourse 15, he says how the energy system operates in the cosmos and the body as well. He says the sun energy which reveals everything, the moon energy which nourishes all, and the pure fiery energy which digests, dissolves and resolves everything and everybody. All that I am. I myself as the moon energy nourish all the vegetation nerves by adopting the liquid form, ras. I digest all four kinds of food by igniting the fire through balancing of the inhalation and exhalation to the right measure. All these have great and finer details, to which Krishna has explained the science of energy. Point to be noted here, the I which Krishna is talking is not himself, but your consciousness, the witnessing consciousness, Paramatma. He talks about two ways of gaining energy. The first is the cosmic way and the second is the ordinary way. In the cosmic way, you recharge the body through nano-respiratory activities. However, those who depend on food digest it through the gross respiratory movement, which somewhat triggers the nano-respiration. This recharges the body as well, but it's not fully charged every time due to malfunctions in the various organ-based energy transactions. They are largely based on how we think, eat, sleep, and do things. Learning and working out the moon and sun vibrations through practice can only help one recharge the body battery in the spiritual way without upsetting the harmonic vibration of the intelligent energy. It's the intelligent way to do it. The details of nano-respiration is clearly mentioned in the yogic texts. Whatever you find at the gross level as respiration is actually the effect of nano-respiration. The yogi focuses on that and controls the gross one gradually to his benefit. So, what is the most important thing which we can derive from this insight of the yogic texts? The respiration is the visible effect of the main respiratory activity. Intake, distribution, outpour happens through the main energy channels, Ida, Sushumna and Pingala. The lung movement is the effect of that internal respiratory activity, which can be called nano-respiration, happening at the energy level. Micro-respiration happens at the cellular level and lung respiration at the gross level. Nano-respiration can also be called causal respiration, as the subtle energy transformation here results in cellular and lung respirations. Here, the yogis prove that respiration is a subtler process than what we understand it to be. Once an individual gets hold of the nano-respiration, he may or may not require the lung activity to recharge the body battery. He does it through nano-respiration, which directly involves the Ida, Pingala and Sushumna energy spheres in and around the body. This is sufficient to give you a glimpse of the science of yoga and Shiv Svarudaya. So that's the end of it. If you like my videos, please share and subscribe, and do put comments in the comment section below for similar videos. Thank you.